media, take one.
It is, in my opinion, I'm very biased, the most impactful art form because it is all art forms together. It is photography and dance and writing and theater and costumes, fashion, you name it, music. We get to borrow all art forms to tell this story in this manner.
I see, now I see, that's clever.
And action. There's something about the commitment that we're asking of the audience. You come for 2 hours, you cannot multitask, commit yourself here, give yourself over. Even that in and of itself is so powerful in this day and age. For us to experience a collective art form together is a very special thing. It's a thing that's ours together alone as a species, that we get to experience together storytelling. That is how we became the dominant species on this planet, is storytelling together.
Wait, no, don't do that. He can't handle reality.
We have a lot of impact as storytellers when we tell these stories to the entire world. So what we're saying are norms, become the norms.
No kids allowed on the beach?
Audiences can sense the author's value system. However small it is, the choices that we make have impact in moving those needles, either for good or for bad. In Old, for example, I actively wanted the cast to be from around the world. I wanted it to feel an immigrant story. That's where my head was at. That's where how I was identifying with it was, hey, let's make one of the first blockbuster movies where the stars are immigrants and they have accents. And what's wonderful is it's being accepted in that way, in a wonderful way. I can identify with the characters even though I don't sound or look like them. Directing actors, I often tell them that the one thing you can't do in the movie is have self-pity. I want you to be grappling and finding. You can be angry, you can be scared and pushing through, but you should have some form of agency in this situation. Your mind is figuring out a way out. Even if you're choosing the wrong thing to do, that's a form of agency, that your character always needs to be trying and fighting for your sanity. How can you find sanity as you're losing your mind? What are the things that you say to yourself, and how can you carry yourself when you're fighting to keep sane in a very impossible situation?
Oh, that's here. Now it's closed. Now it's open. Did you think it was a real window? So you could leave?
Regardless of how horrible the situation is, there's a way to come out on the other side where there's growth. Those that have suffered have a depth to them and a complexity to them that is not necessarily a negative at the end. It's actually beautiful and strong.
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
That was a good one. That was good. One last one like that. I love this vibe. I prefer all of us, when we're making something, to feel the ephemeral nature of what we're doing, how precious it is that we're capturing something unique that can only be captured at that one moment. I don't like the feeling that happens with digital where you can just shoot forever and ever and ever. We shot on film, and so it's a finite amount of footage. It's precarious, it's going through a gate. It's a raw negative that has to be flown back to the United States to get developed. All of this makes you feel it's rare and precious what we're doing here. In nature, this is the case everywhere, right? Even if you're talking about the simplest thing like a wine or something, when it has to struggle a little bit, it has more flavor. It's just the way of nature, that you break and grow back stronger. I have to be careful that I'm not becoming like a risk junkie, like where I'm, I have to, jump off cliffs and things to get to feel alive. But I do enjoy the no net quality of filmmaking.